we have a new iconic horror villain in La Llorona.
In this film, La Llorona is frightening to look at.
She has mold on her face, these black tears dripping down her face, and these yellow big eyes.
But when she was on set, man, she was terrifying. She had such a presence because she has such a distinct look.
It's a throwback to the old types of monster films where they actually use a practical monster and it's not all CGI.
Marisol Ramirez plays La Llorona. She actually came in originally to audition for Patricia, and she had this wild, kind of savage nature to the performance.
A lot of departments come together to make the monster, but ultimately the actor has to sell the monster. And we were having a hard time looking at lots of different actors, but we remembered Marisol. And so we put her in the makeup and we tested her, and it was one of those like hiding in plain sight moments. We were all like, holy cow, that is brilliant.
Great, nice. Awesome.
We have an amazing special effects makeup artist named Gage Munster, and he is responsible for the look that you see makeup-wise.
Gage Munster is a true artist. Making the monster with him and then, you know, also working with James Wan during that process was so much fun. And we went through a bunch of different variations and iterations. It's like you could do a coffee table book on the looks of La Llorona.
It takes about 3 hours for the whole process. We do makeup first, including teeth and hands, and then we do hair, which is hair extensions full of gel and all kinds of product to give it that wet look. And then last are the contact lenses.
So this is all meant to be black mold. Here, we have some here and we have some on this other side, because she's a water spirit, so she's not gonna be totally dry all the time. Right now, we're approaching the stage of the makeup where I put silicone on her face, which is like her least favorite part. But it's to make her look wet, we needed something that's durable, but it's not actually wet, so she can hang out in it all day, to her dismay. With silicone, you brush it on. I usually do a thin layer first, and then over this, I'll do another layer, just to try to make it as thick as possible. So that's this layer down. We'll wait for this to cure, and then we'll do another layer. We've gotten a lot of creative notes getting to this point, too, from James Wan. James has a lot of great, actually, really great creative feedback. Like, the whole wet look, that was a lot of James. James is like, she needs to be wet.
One of the most iconic elements of La Llorona is the tears. She is the crying ghost, and so that's something that we explored a lot of variations of. I think that the thicker, kind of poison tar black tears were really essential to making her.
Her tears are made of silicone. We just tint it black, and then we brush over this once it's cured with that.
We also explored different variations of the eyes, and I think that there's something just very striking and ferocious about where we landed. You know, James would always talk about the power of the monster's eyes, that you really want to dial that in because it is so powerful in the scares.
The most difficult part of the costume are the contact lenses, which once they put them in, it really gives you kind of a sense of being separated from everybody else. You get a little bit of a tunnel vision effect, and then also they feel like you're wearing sunglasses all day. So all of that is very transformative.
La Llorona is classically the woman in white.
The thing that we really strongly wanted was just timelessness and her to feel not specific to a particular region. I looked at mostly traditional dresses. And so her costume is actually kind of a Frankenstein sort of creation of many different styles. There's a dress called an escaramuza dress, and her sleeves are inspired by that. Some of the lace detailing is inspired by that. The entire silhouette is a Chino Poblano silhouette, and we looked at a lot of Frida Kahlo's dresses, and that yoke is directly inspired from one of the dresses that Frida Kahlo wore.
You know, of course, she couldn't be in all white, so we needed some gradations. We needed a little bit of mud. We needed hundreds of years of age and just muck. You know, she's drowned hundreds of kids. You know, she's going to get a little dirty in the process.
La Llorona, she's the scariest part of the movie, but she's not that scary in real life. She's super sweet, she's really fun, and it's like, I see her in her scary stuff, but like then I see her personality, and it's all like, oh, okay, well, you're not gonna kill me.
Behold the cross of the Lord!
With iconic monsters, you want a design that is clean and simple, and I'm really happy with the look that we got.